Hey guys, it's Sharika and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we are doing some de-shelled king crab. For today's drink, I'm just doing a raspberry mint leaf water. So we're gonna go ahead and say grace. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. That don't taste like nothing right now. I didn't let it sit long enough. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into the story. This story is from For My Man. I'll have the link in the description box below. All right, so we're gonna start with some king crab. Okay, there you go. We're gonna go ahead and dip that. So it started off with a girl named Alicia. She was 25 and divorced. So she met this dude at work. Put some lemon because I always forget. She met this dude at work named Jeremy. Jeremy was working there, but he was on work release because he had broke up with his wife, or told his wife that he wanted to get a divorce, and she brought a gun to the house to try to scare him. They started tussling for the gun. The gun went off and shot her in the foot. So that's why he ended up getting locked up. So he was on work release working at the same place she was working. So of course they started flirting. Things started to get a little more serious. I know I probably still sound sick. I still got a little cold. Okay, so he get out of jail and now they're together. His family meets her. Everybody thinks that, you know, she's super nice. So fast forward, after like a year of dating, they ended up getting married. They move out to the suburbs in Kansas City and they start their life together. Well, she couldn't keep a steady job, but he started working for a concrete company where he was gone all the time. So she didn't have any friends. She didn't have anybody to talk to. And they said after a couple of years of them being married, she kind of got bored with the relationship. Because she was originally attracted to him because of his bad boy background, but now he's just a normal working guy. She was kind of bored with that lifestyle. So like I said, after about 2 years into the marriage, after 2 years into the marriage, she just was looking for some excitement, and plus she was staying home all day not doing nothing. So she finally found a job. She started working for an insurance company. So after working for the insurance company for a while, they all went out one night. She met this dude named Lamar. So Lamar was a bad boy. Everything that she was basically missing. She was looking for some excitement, okay? So here she is cheating on her husband with this dude Lamar, sneaking out, not telling her husband where she's going. Sometimes she wouldn't even come home. So of course they would get into arguments about it, and that would just push her closer to her little lover boy. Okay, but he didn't have a job or anything. Like, he couldn't take care of her, but she was just so attracted to that bad boy. It was exciting for her. This story, y'all, oh my God. So, ooh. Look at this piece, y'all. Let's dip this. Ooh-wee. So months into dating Lamar, she fell in love with him. She basically wanted out of the marriage, but she knew that, you know, if she left the relationship with her husband, she wouldn't have any money. She couldn't keep the car, nothing. She didn't know how she was going to start over with Lamar because he didn't have a job. He couldn't take care of her. So with her working for the insurance company, she found out that she can get a $400,000 policy taken out on her husband. Life insurance policy. So she made a joke to Lamar saying, if I could just get rid of my husband, we'll have all the money we need. I can cash out on this $400,000 insurance policy and we'll, you know, we can just live our life. But she was just joking. But Lamar, he wasn't laughing. He was like, that's a good plan, so let's do it. So they come up with this plan. They're gonna make it look like a carjacking. But he needed help. So Lamar called in for one of his homeboys, his homeboy Daryl, and told Daryl, we're just gonna rob the dude. Nobody's gonna get hurt. We're just gonna rob him and I'll give you $2,000. Right? He didn't tell his friend about the life insurance policy. So Alicia decides, okay, to make it look, you know, legit, shoot me too, so that way they won't be on to me. So 3 weeks later, it's time to execute this plan that they done came up with. So the plan was they were going to be waiting at some location and she was gonna pass by and flick her lights. So that's what happened. They got in the car. She was taking her husband to work early. It was early in the morning. She was taking her husband to work. She went up the hill. She saw them parked on the side. She flicked her lights. She let her husband's window down, stopped the car. Lamar came over, fired the shots in the car, looked at her to kind of tell her, you know, brace yourself, and shot her too. And they drove off. So, The cops arrived. Her husband didn't make it. He passed on the scene. They rushed Alicia to the hospital. So when they get to the hospital, because she was unconscious, so when she get to the hospital, and she finally came to, she was excited because she remembered her husband passing at the scene. So she feel like, okay, everything good. She goes to adjust herself in the bed and realize she can't feel her legs. So the shot that her boyfriend fired hit her in the spine and left her paralyzed. That ain't it. So then the detectives come in and they ask her, do you know a guy by the name of Lamar? Because we noticed that he called your cell phone around the same time of the shooting. So, you know, she don't know what these cops know. So she just went to talking. She said, yes, I was having an affair with him. He was jealous and he's the one that did this. So they arrest Lamar. She was supposed to be the key witness and testify against him at trial. A week before the trial, she told the police that she's not going to testify because she felt like the police forced her to say that it was Lamar and it really wasn't. So they ended up having to let him go and throwing out the case. Lamar moves in with Alicia. She gets the payout from the insurance company, $400,000. He's taking care of his now paralyzed girlfriend. And they just living it up. Living it up. But the detectives finds out about the friend Daryl. They called Daryl in for questioning. And he don't hesitate to start talking to them because they never paid Daryl a dime. Never paid him a dime. So he told the police everything. He told the police that it was Alicia's idea and that Lamar just handled, you know, the plan. But it was Alicia's idea. So somehow, let me get this other lemon. Somehow Lamar knew that the police was building the case up against him. So he went in and agreed to make a deal with the police if he tell his side of the story. So he told everything that happened and he ended up getting 20 years. They arrested Alicia and she ended up getting 50 years. Y'all know that's the tea. I'm full, y'all. That was so good. Okay, Okay, guys, so I hope you're done eating. If you're eating with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the next 2 videos at the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.